Setting up a home network doesn't have to be intimidating, even for non-techies. Here's a step-by-step guide to help you set up a basic home network. Gather necessary equipment. Before you begin, make sure you have all the necessary equipment. Modem. This device connects your home to the internet. Router. The router distributes the internet connection to devices within your home network. Ethernet cables, optional. These cables connect devices to the router via wired connections. Wi-Fi enabled devices. Most modern devices, such as laptops, smartphones, and tablets, have built-in Wi-Fi capabilities. Choose a central location for the router. Place your router in a central location within your home to ensure optimal Wi-Fi coverage throughout. Avoid placing it in enclosed spaces or near obstructions that could interfere with the signal. Connect the modem to the router. Use an Ethernet cable to connect the modem to the WAN, Wide Area Network, port on the router. This port is typically labeled Internet or WAN. Power on the modem and router. Plug in the power cables for both the modem and router and turn them on. Wait a few minutes for the devices to boot up and establish a connection. Connect devices to the router. You can connect devices to the router using either wired, Ethernet, or wireless, Wi-Fi, connections. Wired connection. Use Ethernet cables to connect devices directly to the router's Ethernet ports. Simply plug one end of the cable into the device's Ethernet port and the other end into one of the LAN, local area network, ports on the router. Wireless connection. Enable Wi-Fi on your devices and search for the name, SSID, of your Wi-Fi network. Select your network from the list and enter the Wi-Fi password when prompted. The default Wi-Fi password is usually printed on a sticker on the router. Configure router settings. Most routers come with a default configuration that works out of the box. However, you may need to access the router's settings to customize the network name, SSID, Wi-Fi password, and other settings. To do this, open a web browser on a connected device and enter the router's IP address into the address bar. The router's IP address is typically printed on a sticker on the router itself or in the user manual. Log in to the router's web interface using the default username and password, usually admin, for both. Secure your network. It's essential to secure your home network to prevent unauthorized access and protect your personal information. Here are some security measures you can take. Change the default router login credentials. Create a unique username and password to prevent unauthorized access to your router settings. Enable Wi-Fi encryption. Use WPA2 or WPA3 encryption to secure your Wi-Fi network. This prevents unauthorized users from intercepting and decoding your Wi-Fi traffic. Set a strong Wi-Fi password. Choose a strong, complex password for your Wi-Fi network to prevent unauthorized access. Enable network firewall. Most routers come with built-in firewall features that help protect your network from malicious traffic. Test your network. Once your network is set up, test it to ensure everything is working correctly. Check that you can access the internet from connected devices, both wired and wireless. You can also use online speed test tools to check your internet connection speed. By following these steps, you can set up a basic home network to connect your devices and access the internet. If you encounter any issues during the setup process, refer to the router's user manual or contact your internet service provider for assistance.